Welcome to the Chasing Ebenezer Show. I'm Benjamin and this is Heidi. And this is a show that we film from our living room where we talk about stuff, play you some music, and just try to give you some ideas as to how you can be creative. Sometimes we do a good job, sometimes we don't. And it's okay. I want to say thank you to those that support us on Patreon. If you have not joined that really fun club, you can join us. Go to patreon.com, search Chasing Ebenezer, and just $1 a month can help us out, help us keep doing what we're doing. We're still working on the EP.
Yeah, we're getting much closer. So our plan is still to have it out
as soon as
possible. The date is not announced. We'll announce it as soon as we know the date.
Starting band advice.
Starting band advice?
Yeah, for bands that are just starting.
Oh.
Never give your recording date release until you have it in your hand. Just word to the wise.
And we just really want to thank. We've had lots of people just send us some financial help just through this time of the COVID-19. I said COVID-19 situation. We're just really humbled by so many people who just helped us out, and we really appreciate you. So thank you so much. And a lot of people just have so graciously asked how we're doing and.
How are we doing?
I think it depends on the hour.
Mm-hmm. And this hour, how are we doing?
This hour, I'm a little sleepy.
You're a little sleepy?
Yeah.
Yeah?
But...
By and large, doing okay?
I think it depends on the day. Okay. Honestly, I think we're just all in this bizarre situation we probably never imagined. And, I think just because you have a bad day doesn't mean that the next day is going to be bad. And just trying to be creative and... Eating lots of Cheez-Its. I try to eat no animal products most of my life, but
comfort food for COVID.
Cheez-Its, so I'm just kind of allowing myself to.
They're not sponsoring us. We're just saying this because we are consumers of Cheez-Its.
Company, is that Nabisco?
Oh, one of those.
Whoever makes Cheez-Its. Kellogg's. If you would like to send us more boxes, we would be so
We will
great.
take them off your hands.
We'll take them off your hands,
we will.
and we'll find a stomach for them. So, How you doing, Sir Poncho?
Sir Poncho, I'm doing really good. We fixed up our backyard last week, and I noticed that really made me feel sort of normal. We've been having fires in the backyard.
Speaking of...
I know. So, next week... We're leaning on
Wednesday because we're going to keep an eye on the weather.
We're going to do a live stream campfire.
Virtual campfire.
We'll play some of our songs.
Make s'mores with us.
Make s'mores. Might read some poetry. Might tell you some stories. Might answer questions if you have any. So we will post that. So keep an eye on our Facebook page, and we will invite you to our virtual campfire. Yeah. And if you don't have a yard to build your own fire, you can also make s'mores in your kitchen. There's ways to do it.
So we will see you for that, hopefully.
That's right.
So, yeah.
Cool. So what are we talking about today?
We're going to talk about ingenuity. It's a big word.
It is. It sounds like I should have gone to school to know what that means.
Yeah. Like, I was homeschooled before it was, required. These days. That probably explains a lot. I got distracted. You distracted me, my dear.
I'm sorry.
Maybe I distracted myself. We're going to talk about ingenuity.
There you go.
And, it's kind of something I've always tried to do to save money and just to be creative is what could I use if I don't have that? And our art supplies can be so expensive.
Yeah.
And these days, we're kind of limited in what we can get. So, all the more reason.
Yep. Yeah, and I think that the way things are right now, it's kind of limited us even further. I mean, we are having to find creative ways to gig using what we have, like our fire pit. I mean, we're having to do that. So we've had to come up with different ways to continue doing what we're doing. There was a proverb, found out it was a proverb that said that necessity is the mother of invention. And as creatives, we're doing that.
According to the Google I looked at,
according to the internet, which is always right.
Can't remember
Plato,
what site.
That's right.
Plato.
That guy that invented Plato.
No,
that's not who that is.
Plato. Wow, was that you trying to make a joke?
It was. Did it work? No. Okay.
Well, once you're homeschooled, then you'll be able to do it.
So we've been doing some different things. I'll share some of my stuff first. Okay.
You can go first while I set my tea.
Yeah. Well, you set your tea aside. Okay, so we got to do a Zoom meet and greet with an author by the name of Austin Kleon, and he talked about making collages. And so this is something that I made.
Nice.
Just using a bunch of stuff, a bunch of materials, and the scariest thing about it for me, with both of them, I'll show you the other one in a minute, was I had no idea what I was doing, and I had no idea what I was making until I started making it. So for me, I like to know what I'm making, but when I start making things, that can be sometimes scary.
So no plan sometimes is the best. Is the best way thing for creativity.
This one was even. I had no idea what I was doing, but then eventually I did.
Sun and a boat in water. You're so cool.
Yeah, so that was what I did. What are you doing?
Well, I've been doing some things. I posted a picture on my Heidi Beth Sadler Instagram of I put together a bohemian charm rack. We had an old laundry rack that I was like, what can I do with that? So
Other than use it for firewood. It was great. It was a great choice.
No, I didn't want to destroy it, but I was like, it's just been outside a while. So yeah, I did that, and here I made some of these little
show and tell.
I've got like buttons, and I got they're all tangled up. But anyway, and then I put these all along our chain link fence too, and made it look much nicer.
Yeah.
So, I've been just trying to work on drawing and painting, and so I've just been using pieces of cardboard because, art canvases. So,
sometimes they're spendy.
Sometimes they're spendy, or you just can't go get one right now. So, yeah, paint on cardboard. And, this isn't something I made recently, or I made it a few months ago. This wasn't during Corona. But, I just kind of made this yarn art thing.
Yarn art.
There was this old piece of metal I had, and that's what I tried to do sometimes, like, look at the bones, the structure of something. Like, could this make something else? So, yeah, I just made that. I think I already might have showed this. So I think I already showed this to all of you. So if you didn't like it, well, you don't have to like it again here. But here you go. So, just trying to have a little bit of fun.
Yeah, so your prompt for this week is, what are some things around your house that you can make something with? Even if it's like making a musical instrument, if it is, and you can get on Pinterest and find ways to do that, or making a piece of art. That's your prompt. Go take what you have, your limited resources, and make something cool out of it.
And show it to us. Send us a video or post a photo. We would love it.
So for our song, we're gonna do something a little different.
It's gonna be as weird as possible for you here.
That we don't normally play in front of people. Well, Heidi plays that. I don't.
Melodica, you can get these for about $20. So.
And this is a drum. It's called a klongya. So we're gonna make something out of this.
Foot tambourine.
Oh,
you don't want to see my feet. Yeah, you don't want to see those right now. But yeah, we're just gonna be silly and just make the most of this pandemic situation.
Yep. And we invite you to do the same. We love you. Happy creating.
Bye.